What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Magic Online. Some more of this vintage cube. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Yes, some more vintage cube ahead of us. Let's jump into our pick one, pack one here, where we've opened, I think, only two cards that you should consider. One of them being Sholdred, the other Swords to Plowshares. I think Swords is the safer pick, as it's very, very splashable. You'll play it in any deck, whereas Sholdred, maybe a little bit more powerful, but obviously hitting that double black can be a problem. I'm going to go with the Sholdred here just as a more powerful card. But yeah, I think Swords would be a fine pick if you wanted. A couple of shocks here as well, but Shouldered an easy pickup, methinks. And what do we want to take for our second pick of pack number one? Flooded Strand, probably the safest. Volcanic Island, also quite good. There's also a Remand here, which is a fan favorite, and by that I mean my favorite. I think I'll just go with the Strand. Safest pick for sure. What else could you consider here? I guess Bone Crusher is great. Click is fine. Yeah, this is an easy Strand for me. Ooh, baby. All right, well, we got ourselves a Time Spiral, and after picking up a Sholdred, I don't think I can pass that up. Assuming Time Spiral wasn't in the pack, I'm looking at Misty Rainforest, I suppose, as the next choice. And then some fun cards, Doomsday, Jewel, and Time Warp. It's always nice to have a Time Warp, Time Walk, whatever effect when you have Time Spiral. But don't think Time Warp generally wheels, but yeah, this is a good start. Oh, we can take the Wheel of Fortune now, too, to go with the Shouldered. All right, we can just do the draw 7 combos. One of my two-card synergies I like with Wheel is in this pack, actually, the Currency Converter. As you can eat all of the cards that you are discarding with Wheel if you have any extra cards in your hand, right? I I could probably pass the Wheel of Fortune and maybe try to wheel it. Pick up the Treachery or Venser here is probably safer. But let's have some fun. I'm just going to make sure I get that draw 7. What do we have here? Otawara is pretty safe. Troll is great. I haven't been a big fan of Palantir. Just a couple of green mana dork type things. I think I'll just take the land. You could take the Thespian stage and see if you get the Dark Depths. We also passed the Vampire Hexmage as well if you wanted to try to set that up, but not the biggest fan of that combo anyways, so. Classic Kenji draw 7 deck. So other cards we'll be looking for, of course, Hull Breacher, Narset, I guess, is fine. What else? Bowmasters, that type of thing. Lorien Revealed, perhaps, over Bone Shards. Yeah, let's do that. Another big card draw effect, but one that also cycles for any island. There's a Hymn to Turok here. It's double black, though, and hard to cast. I wonder if I just take, like, Prismatic Ending. I know I don't have any white cards yet, but we already have a Flooded Strand, and Ending is good fixing. Why not? Let's just take a bunch of colors and see what happens at the end. All right, Sacred Foundry, not a bad pickup here. 8th pick. Could also consider Oathing, actually. Could definitely consider Oathing. But I suppose after taking the Prismatic Ending, the Sacred Foundry is too good when I have Flooded Strand already. Sadly, not an island to grab with Revealed, but excuse me. Why can't I remember what the red cycler is from Lord of the Rings? Blue is the Revealed, white is the Eagles, green is the, what? Tree Folk, and black is the Troll we saw. What is the red one? Why can't I remember what the Mountain Cycler is? I assume that is in the format, though, whatever it is, since I believe all the others I named are in the format as well. This is not really a pack. I guess Seething Song could be okay. I'm not. I don't want to play the Inspiring Vantage. I guess if we're comboing, Seething Song can be fine. A Bone Crusher Giant Wield. Ulamog for the past. Both of Druids would have been fine. Why can't I remember? Let's see. Lord of the Rings, Mountain Cycling. What is the Lord of the Rings? Oh, Oliphant, of course. Oliphant, right. Silly me, silly me. Doomsday Wield too, huh? I think I passed Cabal Ritual. Maybe the Cabal Ritual can come back around. Yeah, I guess I could definitely be doing some Doomsday combo. I haven't seen Oracle go around yet, or the Jace. Hmm. We didn't wheel any of the lands. I passed Volcanic. I passed Misty. I passed a couple others, I think. Breeding, was it Breeding Pool? There were a couple of shocks as well. Okay, there's the Cabal Ritual. That helps if the Doomsday is something we want to end up doing. I don't think we'll be playing any of those creatures. Probably not playing Seething Song. Has anybody ever built a good Hogak deck in this format? All right, pack two. What do we have? Yawgmoth's Will for combos. There's a good looking Blood Crypt here. Force of Negation. Unholy Heat. This is not a good pack for us. Ugh. Expressive Iteration, I guess. No, this is all bad. I don't want any of these cards. I still don't know what I'm doing either. I would venture to say that the land is probably safest, but not even that good in our deck right now. Gross. Okay, I'll first pick the Blood Crypt here in pack two. Not what we want to be doing, though. Blech. All right, second pick here. Better choices now. Meyer actually grabs both of our fetches. Sorry, both of our dual shocks, rather. Tar Pit looks okay. Relic is actually looking pretty good here. There's Gush for the Doomsday. Probably supposed to take the Meyer, though. Still don't have anything for the Lorne revealed to grab other than basics. Okay, what is this pack? Balance is great, Grizzlebrand's great, Chromox, Dark Slick, Monolith, Verdant, Lapse. Very solid pack. Ugh. I'm just gonna take the Monolith here, given that our deck has two draw sevens already. Chromox, I think, would be fantastic. Same with Shores. Probably the Verdant Catacombs would get better as well. Fast Bond to go with Time Spiral and Wheel of Fortune's kind of spicy. There's the Narset to combo with the draw sevens as well. I don't have any green fixing. I guess I have Copperline Gorge. Is Narset just safer? I feel like Fast Bond is more explosive. Let's do Fast Bond. We have 2 fetches already. It's not going to be hard to find some random fetchable green sources. That was power level, certainly, and less like you actual good card, because maybe the Dismember was also good there. All right, Undercity Sewers is fetchable with both Strand and Mire, so that's probably too good. It's also finally something for our Lorien Revealed to hit other than a basic island. Passing Entomb sucks. Not gonna lie, this doesn't look particularly good currently. But it is what it is. There's Exhume now. Dang it. Another draw 7. Theater, Pented Prism. Okay, good choices. Man, do I just want to take another draw 7? Or should I take Pented Prism for the fixing? Let's just get all the draw 7s. What the hell? We only have one way to discard this currently, which is off of Wheel of Fortune, but I'm sure we'll find other things. Gosh, yeah, tons of Reanimator going around. Here's Death now. Red, White, Talisman. Not particularly great. Golos, though, not very good either, I suppose. Titan would be a fine reanimate target if we were going to do that, but we're not. Okay, I'll take the artifact. That's a good talisman if we want to. I don't really care for Mind Twist. It's a good card, but it's what... yeah, it's just whatever. Snuff Out would be good here too. Let's just take another artifact. Yawgmoth's Will Wield. Well, Force of Negation not looking very good. Let's just take the Heat for some more interaction. I'll probably end up running the Bone Crusher too, honestly. Okay, nice Tar Pit on the wheel, I guess. There's Gush, but yeah, I don't think we're doing the... I don't think we're doing the Doomsday Plan. Grizzlebrand coming back super late. I could take that and see if we pick up like Sneak Attack or something in pack 3. Even though Darkslick Shores looks good here, but I already have a couple blue-black lands, no? I'll take the upside. Wow, Entomb came back around. Can we wheel the Exhume as well? I might even still just run the Entomb since we have the Echo. That's crazy. No, that's not crazy. I always say Reanimator's always open, and it's only it's only somewhat sarcastically. Yeah, there it is. And the death. Okay, I mean, some weird Reanimator combo-ish deck. Gonna need more discard effects, but we picked up the Entomb on the very late wheel. There's a Soul Ring, Atraxa, Underworld, Ragavan. Very solid pack again. Necromancy. Obviously, we can't pass a Soul Ring with 3 different draw 7s. Crazy. Time Twister. Every single draw 7 if we wanted it to, but we have Thoughtseize here. We have Archon of Cruelty. We have Dak Faden. We have a Confluence, even Upheaval. Man alive. Oh, this is a crazy pack. Kind of want to just take Archon for another really, really good reanimate effect, but I feel like I need the discard outlets more than anything else. And so I'm really considering just taking Dak here. This fast bond might be cut after all. That kind of sucks too. God, Thoughtseize is so good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Dak. There goes Dark Depths. Let's see. Fiery Isle, it's not terrible. Pedal. Triumph's not terrible. I kind of like taking Pedal when we have this many draw sevens. Blue, red, Talisman. Duress. Vents. Yeah, let's take the Talisman here. Animate Dead. Actually, there's screen fixing now. Bayou and Tropical and Indatha. Huh. I mean, I guess Animate Dead is just better than, like, Death and Exhume, though. And I still need ways to put stuff in the yard. Gosh, God, I want to take that freaking green source. And you know what? We wield Exhume, we wield Death. We might even wield the Animate Dead, right? Let's see. Bayou or Tropical are not fetchable by both. Indatha is actually fetchable by both, but the white source doesn't really help us, so I think we're supposed to take the Tropical or the Bayou. Just through the breach as well. Say that's particularly good in our deck. Thundering Falls is decent, fetchable by both of the fetches. Relic could also be okay. Actually, I need actual playables, don't I? I'm short on playables right now. Yeah, let's take the Relic. Brutality is another way to discard. I guess I probably still need one more big creature. Is there a chance I can get the Archon of Cruelty back? That would be kind of amazing if we could. We're at, what, 8 lands? So that puts us at 21 spells. But a bunch of our spells are also mana sources. Echo feeling pretty bleak. I mean, all of our draw sevens are actually kind of bad since we're not really comboing, so to speak, anymore. We're just like backdoor reanimator. And maybe not even good reanimator at that. Red, blue, and a green source or Ledger Shredder. Red, blue, green. Fetchable by all of our lands. That's probably correct. Uh, don't really need the necromancy, but I guess it's extra redundancy. Archon came back. Okay, that was huge. Huge, huge pickup. So I probably don't run the Echo. I will run the Wheel and the Spiral. I don't necessarily think this is good enough to actually win, though. I want to splash Sylvan Library and Fast Bond. Okay, another good hit. Recurring Nightmare there too, but I guess we don't have that many things to sacrifice. All right. Now, we truthfully did backdoor into an okay Reanimator deck, it feels like. Even this is okay Reanimator card, isn't it? Madness of 3, pay 8 life. I guess I'll just take the Master of Death there. Oh, you know what? The Through the Breach, also not terrible. Yeah, I mean, we kind of got there. This is a janky deck. Janky backdoor Reanimator. But I guess now the draw 7s are a little bit better when I have Breach, because that gives us something to combo sort of with. This will be a lot of mana sources if I'm running 17 lands. So this is probably a 16 lander and just throw something in. I guess the Master of Death is fine. Weird deck. Weird backdoor Reanimator deck for sure. All right, we got all of these lands. 6 basics. Let's see. No planes. How many islands do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's already 7 blue sources. Like maybe 1 island. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources. It can probably go up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources. It's also probably fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green sources. That's more than I need. Guess we can just go up 1 more random. You don't really need islands. I guess we just go up more black. Black is the one we need for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go up 1 more red source. That's fine. All right, some weird deck we ended up with. A lot of strong cards. Not sure it's actually great, but we'll give it a try and see if we can pull something together. All right, let's go off to round 1 here of this vintage cube draft. On the play, well, we've got the Shoulder Draw 7 combo, but it doesn't do anything else, so I don't think we can keep this hand. Yeah, we can just mulligan into too many better ones, and I think that hand's probably quite a bit better, huh? Can't go wrong with a turn 1 Soul Ring. Question is, do I want to cycle away this Lorien Revealed? Probably not. Be my guess. There's a Flooded Strand, that's good. Yeah, I think we're just going to hard cast the Lorien Revealed next turn, as it were. Hell, we're actually not too far away from hard casting this Grizzlebrand. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we could. We're 1 off of casting the Grizzlebrand on turn 3, just hard. All right, a Ledger Shredder. Do we want to grab the Ketria for blue-red, or do we want to grab the Sewer? I guess we have the blue-red in hands. Let's go ahead and just grab the Sewer and get some Surveil action. There's the Ketria too, but let's bin that. All right, we'll name blue. Draw 3. Tar Pit, say go. I mean, yeah, just hard casting Grizzlebrand next turn doesn't seem bad. Mind Stone. Okay. Discarding a troll. Ah, so they might also be on some reanimator pseudo gameplay. No attack. No attack is pretty strange. Hmm. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna hard cast the Grizzlebrand then. Okay, resolved. I don't think I'm gonna draw 7 here. Even though I could draw Archon and then discard it, because we're just in hard cast mode anyways, you know? Also, they could randomly have a Hull Breacher. There's just really no upside in... Not enough upside, rather. Dude, they had the Hull Breacher, too. Crazy. Alright, well, we will pay 7 then. I guess we're gonna discard a wheel, land, land, land. Yeah, I don't. Can we even beat that whole breacher now? Like, what if they just kill it or steal it? Wow, they did have the steal too, huh? Okay, that means I'm gonna be taking 5 damage, but I can through the breach the Primus to then kill the treachery, I guess. I guess the fact that they're drawing 7 cards is probably enough to go ahead and kill me. Channel. Okay. That does not look like a very easy channel to cast. I can't Emrakul here. Is it Ulamog? Sure. Okay, eat the tar pit. Ah, and they have a time. Wow. All right. Well, pretty freaking good turn by them, I would say. Yeah, this is probably not going to be a great matchup. Not much to do. We're going to need to find like Entomb plus one of the reanimate effects early or something. Go next. All right, let's go on to the second game after getting wrecked in the first. Okay. Oh, man. Gonna need to find another untapped land next turn, ideally. But I don't think I can mulligan this hand when it's just so close to being great, you know? Okay, well, that technically works. Not ideal, but not awful. Hoping that they play some artifact for Dak to steal. Land pass. There's another land for us. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and shock myself here. Play around like a miscalculation. Also let us hold up Bone Crusher. Alright, plan is to go for the Wheel of Fortune lethal next turn. Oko. Alright, well they can elk my Sholdred, but that's not huge. 3, so we can shoot the Oko and then kill it off. I mean, honestly, it's probably worth wheeling here. But I guess I can get the Dak online first, technically, right? Yeah. As long as I draw a land off of Dak. Great. So they had 6 cards in hand. They're getting 7. I have 0. I'm getting 7. I think that's a pretty good deal for me. Their hand had Time Warp, Treachery, Time Walk, Spell Pierce. Oh my god. Pretty happy to see those go. Going 4 mana pass here, huh? Could just be that they're going for Hull Breacher. I'm going to go ahead and activate Dak and see what they do. Yep, indeed it is the Hull Breach. That resolves. I can bounce it in response. Let's discard. Should I just discard both fatties, I guess? It's probably fine given my hand, right? Actually, I'm going to Necromancy here because the life making all my lands 1/1s could actually be super good. Remember, we know that Treachery's gone. Discarded Malcolm, sure. So their channel looks pretty bad here since they're at 11. I don't think we have anything sideboard still. Just have to see what they're doing. All right, expressive iteration. Well, that's a pretty good start for us. Ah, Metamorph's not bad. Okay. Bad news for them is Dak can steal the Archon, and I can just sack the Sholdred. So this really doesn't accomplish much for them. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just show them the life. All right, GG's there. Time Spiral is actually kind of weak versus a deck that has both Time Walk and Time Warp, I feel like, but well, same thing with Wheel of Fortune, but what are you gonna do? I don't really have much to to do about that. Hopefully I can just have a fast bond opening hand with one of those draw sevens. Okay. Flooded Strand can find Undercity Sewer. So we have Entomb into Necromancy. Seems fine. Grim Monolith. No, I don't think we need that right now. As good as it is. I guess I can go Talisman into Entomb if the Talisman doesn't get countered. Okay, there's the Spell Pierce, but I guess that's fine because that means the Entomb or the Necromancy aren't getting hit by that, right? This Hull Breacher once again. Malcolm. Okay, that's fine as well. I didn't want to run out the DAC there and go for an uptick when, again, they can always have the Hull Breacher. I wonder if I'm supposed to actually Entomb Woodfall Primus here. Problem is, I'm still really concerned about them having Treachery too, you know? Yeah, I think I might get Primus. I think that makes the most sense right now. And you know what? I'm actually going to Necromancy the Primus on their turn so that it sacrifices and blows up another. This also makes them pay mana on their turn for a counter if they have a different one. Tear asunder the necromancy. All right, well, that would have also gotten me at any point anyway, so fair enough. Sheesh. Troll discarded. They don't have 3 mana open this time. Ah, there's Primus. Perfect. Okay, so we can discard the Master of Death for good value as well here. And Soul Ring. Death. I do lose quite a bit of life. I think I'm going to blow up their blue sources. Okay. So now the issue is the Malcolm. One more hit after this turn, and it can start casting stuff for free. It's the ability of Master Death. At the beginning of if it's in your graveyard, you can pay 1 life if you return it to your hand. Like, going to 4 is actually a huge issue, right? Hope they don't have Time Walk here. Okay, so they're gonna have to kill Dak. Sure. And that probably does it, huh? Good beats. Yeah. Turns out getting anything other than Primus would have been better. Well, actually, I guess that's not true because they would have had the Metamorph again for it. Yeah, I guess I'm screwed. So they're going to get a free Malcolm. I guess if we hit Archon of Cruelty... No, that probably doesn't even do it. Sure. Killing the talent. Well, wait, a Braid was their best hit. Interesting. They must just have like... Well, no, they would have discarded Time Warp if they have it, wouldn't they have? Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but sure. Sadly, because I am the active player or whatever, or they're the active player, they get to trigger correctly. All right, they discarded Ulamog this time. Oh, this is... So now they persist, but they... Oh, and they shuffle their graveyard. So wait, if I draw Archon of Cruelty, I can actually still win, assuming they don't have interaction. Darn. Wait, no, I guess I can still technically... Oh, okay, never mind. They should actually hit the breach there. Whoa! Hold the phone. So I can't. It's not good to play the fiery because I can't use it for mana. Guess it's still death, huh? Guess it is still very likely death here for us. All right, good beats. GG's. Yeah, I think we had a chance, but maybe not with those particular draws. We needed to draw a little bit better there. Don't know if we were going to be capable of beating their deck, though. I think it was probably better than ours in the long term. All right, well, lost the first round, but we can still try to win the next two. All right, here for round 2 of this Vintage Cube draft with our Backdoor Reanimator deck. This is a great hand if we can find another untapped land. This would be turn 1 Entomb, turn 2 Death, and yeah, there it is. We're going to go for it. And against another blue deck, though, so not going to be too happy if they have counter magic, but not much I can do about that anyway. Ooh, play like a Lotus Cobra or something. That's great. Perfect. Okay. So I think we want to grab the Archon of Cruelty instead of Grizzlebrand or anything. There it is. Make them sack their Ledger Shredder, discard a card, lose 3 life. I gain 3 of my 8 life back. Seems good. Turn 2 Archon. Survival of the Fittest discarded. Okay. Nice. All right. Turn 2 Archon does the trick. Once again, we look at our sideboard and say, what does that mean? Go on to the next game. All right. A blazing game 1 into, sadly, a mulligan with a Soul Ring in opening hand here for game 2. This hand looks reasonable enough. Kind of want to... Well, I guess maybe I should just lose a land here, huh? Yeah, I guess I can pitch the Monolith most likely. I mean, it's nice to have Monolith when you have a Wheel of Fortune, maybe be able to do stuff after the fact, but kind of like keeping this. It's a good draw, too. I'll lead on the Ketria, even though we might have utility for Unholy on turn 1 if I had played one of my other lands. Malevolent Rumble. Whoa! So, they have Flash, Atraxa, Flash, Crab, but Necromancy hits both graveyards, so I will be able to... Oh, they took the Atraxa. Well, I can still hit Crab with Necromancy, though. But I think next turn we probably just want to Collective Brutality them. So we're going to get an untapped black source here. Is it just basic Swamp? No, we can grab Blood Crypt or Bayou. I guess Blood Crypt is technically better. And then I'm going to discard, I think, the Tar Pit here. They had Channel. Nice. Good hit. Okay. So that's their hand, plus 1 card. So they're going to play land plus survival. And then we get to Necromancy. Actually, maybe we wait for them. Maybe they discard their Atraxa to the to their survival, and I would get to necromancy it. Huh. I think it's probably still just too good to necromancy the crab right now, though, and hope. We don't need a red-white source, so I'm gonna grab island. So there's a 33% chance we hit Atraxa from their hand. We did. We hit the Atraxa. All right, easy game. Artifact Soul Ring. Land, let's grab another swamp. Planeswalker. And they scoop. All right, that match went a hell of a lot better than the first one, I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's see if we can pull off a 2-1, and then I'll get us our money back. That'd be nice. All right, on to the third and final round of the Vintage Cube Drafty here. I guess this is probably a keep versus an unknown. I'm gonna want to probably lead out the sewers on turn 1 unless they play a mana dork on turn 1, since we would like to get our monolith into Relic online. Sholdred. Yeah, probably need to keep the tar pit too. Him to Turok. Well, I hope they don't hit my land. They hit Sholdred and Relic. Okay, that wasn't too bad, actually. Would have been really nice if they hit my Master of Death, but... we could just fire off a really quick time spiral and to refuel. Assuming they don't kill my monolith, which might be wishful thinking. Yeah, there it is. Kolagon's command. All right, but we get to discard the Master of Death at least this time. Yeah, I guess I probably should just cast the Death here. Top. Put the Foundry first so that they don't blow up another artifact. The issue with that is that now by not going Soul Ring into land, I can't immediately time spiral on that next turn. Boneyard Dracosaur. Yeah, that's not good for us. Am I just going to die to a Boneyard Dracosaur? I guess I am. Dragon Rage Channeler and a land hit. Nice. They hit the perfects, basically. A land and a non-land. Well, now I wish I'd put the Soul Ring first. Because now instead of casting Time Spiral next turn, I'm playing Soul Ring next turn. What is their deck? Just a bunch of discard effects too, huh? Okay, kind of have to kill the Dragon Rage Channeler. Because if I kill their Figure of Destiny, then they actually have 4 types in their graveyard again. I mean, we probably can't win. Grief and a swamp. All right, GG's. So discard is, or hand disruption period is the thing that we're gonna have to worry about the most versus this deck, but it looks like we're doing more busted things. Like, we only need to really resolve one of our big threats, and I don't know if they can beat it, because it looks like they're more of a red aggro deck with a bunch of hand disruption. So we could win, we could lose. It all depends, right? The Hymn to Turok into Kolagon's blow up my mana rock was disgusting. So hopefully we can not mulligan and not run into too much issue. Can't keep that hand. I mean, we could, actually. But I think I'd rather go down to 6. That hand is also very, very garbage. The thing is, trying to mulligan into a better hand when we know they have so much discard is just going to hurt us more and more, you know? So I'm going to keep this. And I guess cross my fingers that it works out, but I would not have high confidence in this particular hand. Like, if they just him me next this turn, you know, already looking bleak. Okay, no him at least. Oh, Mana Vault's nice. Mana Vault, Figure of Destiny, kind of funny. Okay, I mean, hey, if I get to untap with all this next turn, we have Through the Breach Primus, which is huge. Like, we're kind of hoping they tap their Mana Vault to cast their Dracosaur this turn. Because then I just, end of turn, fetch untapped, Otawara the Dracosaur, and then Breach, blow up 2 of their lands. Just Dracosaur, Dracosaur, Dracosaur. Chandra. Oh, that works too. That's definitely okay. Hopefully they're just going to pump into the figure. Or, ooh, Gut is kind of insane. But I can get that. Do we need a Blood Crypt here? I guess Bayou is technically better. So they can hit me for 2, but that's fine. Yeah, this is great. Through the Breach Primus, blow up their events, attack, kill Chandra, Primus dies, blow up Mountain. All right. Now, Gut is still a huge issue. Oh, yeah, here it is. Damn. Or Dark Ritual in the Gut. Jeez. And the creature's Menace, right? Gross. So first they attack with Figure, sack the Figure. Then the following turn they can sack the Mana Vault. Yeah, God, we're still losing. Oh, Gut is so gross. And that might do it. Yeah. I'm going to 4 here. I think I made the right play of bouncing the Gut. I guess what I could have done is maybe they had... No, because that turn they would have sacked the Mana Vault anyways, right? Yeah. It's too late. It is too late. I can blow this one up and then play the Bone Crusher, but they can sack the Gut itself for 2 more Menace creatures. Wow, beating. All right. Now, we got crushed in 2 of those matches, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Again, I don't think this deck was particularly good. We moved into the Reanimator plan super late. I was really banking on being able to do some cool stuff with a draw 7 synergy deck, but it really never came together, so that shows you, you know? Just goes to show. All right, good beats, GG's. We'll see you back next time. Bye.